4th day of July, 1776, the U.S. Declaration of Independence was adopted by the Second Continental Congress. At the time of its signing, 2 p.m., the 13 colonies in Great Britain had been at war for over a year. It took brave men to take such a stand in order to ensure that our people could finally live in freedom. We honor all of our citizens who have served in the armed forces to continue our right to live as free men and free women. We thank every veteran for your service. Ladies and gentlemen, the guys in the red, white, and blue uniforms are members of the First Litchfield Artillery Regiment. We are a private chartered militia under the laws of the state of Connecticut. The guns that you see here today are 1841 models. Each of these is a reproduction. They're not the originals, but 1841. It fired a projectile that was 6 pounds, and it became known as 6-pounders. This is the exact cannon that saw action in the very early days of the Civil War. Our members served these, as we call them, the pieces, in the same exact manner they were served in 1841. One of our purposes as a militia is to preserve the lore of the horse-drawn artillery and to demonstrate it in public functions. We ask that you remain well behind the muzzle. That's where all the flames come out. This is for your safety. If we have a safety officer ask you to move, please move. It's your safety. The church bell is ringing at 2 p.m. is the end of this ceremony. We will notify you when the guns have been made safe, and at that time you'll be allowed to approach the guns, the gun crews, for photos or just find out some more stories about the pieces. We also welcome members of the Sons of the American Revolution and the Daughters of the American Revolution. The sons are lined up with the flags here. These patriots are all members, are all ancestors of the Revolutionary War soldiers, and are here to display the flag of the state that they reside in. We have many of these patriots who have traveled long distances to be part of the Let Freedom Ring ceremony today. And the flags for each state to be saluted will be displayed as the name of the state is announced. The Let Freedom Ring ceremony is a nationally recognized event, and the participation of the Sons of the American Revolution in it will be recognized nationwide. We also welcome Judy Sawyer Buckby, lady right here in front of me, who will be the Havana White of today. She's a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Got you going here. The flags being displayed here today are all donated by the Sons of the American Revolution state organizations from all the original 13 states. This part of the ceremony was conceived by Patriot Ken Buckby, the very tall man with a red flag. It is his dream, and it's his doing to put this thing together. This is our 3rd year that we've worked with the Sons of the American Revolution. The quotation, President Ronald Reagan said very plainly when he said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We did not pass it to our children in our bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on to them for them to do the same." I will now ask Patriot Buckby if he would bring the colors forward and post them.
Present 4. Salute.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the first selectman, Leo Paul, who will introduce the Let Freedom Ring ceremony.
The First Litchfield Artillery Regiment Independence Day ceremony for the town of Litchfield, Connecticut. The ceremony we are conducting today is the same ceremony that is used nationwide to celebrate the birthday of our great country. This ceremony was originally conceived by Litchfield resident and author Eric Hatch, along with his good friend and Litchfield resident artist Eric Sloan. Hatch and Sloan wrote a collaborative article entitled "Make Freedom Really Ring," which appeared in This Week magazine's February 17, 1963 issue. This article so inspired the Connecticut Senator Abraham Ribicoff that he took the ideas of these two men to Congress. The nationwide ringing of the bells, now known as Let Freedom Ring, was adopted by Congress on 26 June 1963 and recorded as Concurrent Resolution Number 25. Concurrent Resolution Number 25. Whereas the tolling of the Liberty Bell at Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the 4th day of July, 1776, proclaimed the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and whereas the adoption of this historic document marked the birth of our country as a free and independent nation, and whereas it is fitting that the anniversary of this great event should be appropriately observed in each year at the same moment throughout the United States. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Congress hereby, 1, declares that the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence should be observed each year by the ringing of bells throughout the United States at the hour of 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time in the afternoon of the 4th day of July, or at such other time on that date as may be determined by local authority. And 2, call upon civic and other community leaders to take appropriate steps to encourage public participation in such observance. Litchfield resident Eric Hatch, who fought in both World War I and World War II, and who founded the First Artillery Regiment, died on July 4th, 1973 at 2:15 p.m. The artillery, which he founded and loved dearly, had just finished firing the 13-gun salute, and the church bells had rung in all of the Litchfield churches. The timing was as perfect as one could ask for, and Eric held on until his men had completed his ceremony. It is also significant that the Model 1841 bronze 6-pounder cannon being fired here today is the same gun that was dedicated by the 1st Litchfield Artillery in June of 1973 at the end of Colonel Eric Hatch's command. We hope you enjoy your day and are glad that you are here with us today to celebrate the 240th birthday of this great nation. We will fire a cannon salute for each of the original 13 colonies in the order that they were ratified the Constitution of the United States of America. The Litchfield churches will then ring their bells 13 times at 2 p.m., the official time of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Was Delaware, December 7th, 1787. The second state to ratify the Constitution of the United States was Pennsylvania on December 12th, 1787.
Ready? Fire!
was the third state to ratify the Constitution on December 18th, 1787.
Battery 4, ready! Fire! Ready! Fire!
I'm scared. Maybe we should go to my house. Go to my house yet.
Greatest state in the nation, Connecticut, January 1788. To the north, ratified the Constitution on February 6, 1788, Massachusetts.
Battery 2, ready! Fire!
Seventh state, Maryland, ratified the Constitution on April 28, 1788.
Battery 4, ready! Fire!
The southern state of South Carolina, ratified on May 23, 1788.
Battery 2, ready! Fire!
One of our New England neighbors, New Hampshire, ratified on June 21st, 1788.
Battery 4, ready! Fire!
There you go. A little higher.
On June 25th, 1788, Virginia ratified the Constitution of the United States.
Battery 2, ready? Fire! Gentlemen, what you will. Thank you very much.
the 11th State, New York, on July 26, 1788.
Battery 4 ready. Fire.
Ratified the Constitution on November 23rd, 1789.
Ready. Fire. USA.
The final of the 13 original colonies to ratify the Constitution was Rhode Island, May 29th, 1790.
Battery 4 ready. Fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out today to celebrate the 240th anniversary of this great country. I hope we did you well. This is the end of our ceremony. Major Dugokinski, are your guns safe yet?
Guns safe, sir.
Roger. You can go forward and greet the people that are manning the guns. You can see the guns, you can climb on them and take pictures of them. Do anything you want. Have a good day today, people. Thank you for coming.